Location: the Xianzhou Lawfu Exalting Sanctum, aurum Ellie's Hustle and Bustle, back in business 1. Go to an Exalting Sanctum and speak with Bailu. Bailu, who ran away from the Alchemy Commission, seems to be Exalting Sanctum. Greet her and maybe you can figure out why he's always coming to this place. Well, I'm already nearby, so let's head over.
Quality, good price, hassle-free chartering, high-end barge, the best choice.
Speak with Bailu here.
You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aurum Alley?
Aurum Alley? What's that?
Wait, you've been to Exalting Sanctum before? But you never visited Aurum Alley?
Sorry, I'm too busy to wander around rendering. I'm too busy to wander around random places. I'm doing tasks for General Jingyuan. Oh, that was during the Fantasia. Before. That was during the main Trailblaze mission anyway. Well, now I'm free, so.
Really? You didn't have time to look around? Huh, what a pity. Looks like you're in need of a professional tour guide.
Tour guide? Sounds like a fancy way of getting free food. Also, Bailu, aren't you a doctor?
Was it that obvious? But the more the merrier, right? I go out all the time to see patients, so I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide you could hope for. I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course.
Okay, fine, I'll treat you to a meal.
And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
Well, one tour guide doctor? That sounds like an offer I can't refuse. So, let the food tour begin.
Yay! Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
Oh, she's running really fast. Hey, kinda empty.
We've reached our destination, Aurum Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawfu you can find them. So, now that we're here...
You're the tour guide. What do you recommend and which Xianzhou delicacies would you like? I need water.
Ooh, curly confused pork, crisp melon and diced chicken, star taro braised pork, chili oil beef awful stew, granny chen's tofu. I'm getting tired saying them all. Reciting medicine ingredients is easier than this.
Stop making me drool.
Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
I should see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
I'm counting on you to go buy all the snacks. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Wait, seriously?
This travel guide needs an update.
Excuse me?
Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here? Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything.
Very thorough of you.
There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them.
Is there anything good, or is there anything I should avoid? Anything I should avoid?
Oh, have you heard of mung bean soda? The Xianzhou locals say it's delicious. So I bought one, took a sip, and then sprayed it all over the diners at the next table. Ugh. It has a grayish green color and a sour, rotten flavor. I reckon there's a handful of food connoisseurs that actually like it. Try some if you dare, but don't get your hopes up.
I'll keep that in mind. That's one of them.
Do these people know nothing about the value of brand exposure? That's marketing 101.
Excuse me, I'm wondering what's good to eat around here.
Well, I can help you with that. I'm known around here as the Forager. I venture into all manner of culinary establishments to taste test their food. The seller at this food stall won't let me do any taste testing because I'm not a paying customer. Well, if they don't want free publicity, that's their loss.
Okay, do you have any recommendations then?
With my discriminating taste as your guide, you'll never go wrong. Give the berry pheasant skewers or sun lotus cake a try.
Okay, berry pheasant skewers, sun lotus cake. Got it. Local.
Same great taste.
Excuse me, I need some help.
Oh, interested in the food? In Aurum Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aurum Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place.
So you're wondering... So you're a wanderer returning home. Do you have any recommendations? Let's go to the second option, I'm kinda curious.
The Xianzhou gets plenty of visitors, so it's only natural that we should venture out and see what other worlds are like. I spent 100 years away from home, and I have to say, Aurum Alley has seen better days. It's looking kind of run down. The only thing that hasn't changed is the mung bean soda.
Was this place... Was this place more prosperous back then?
That it was. Many years ago, Aurum Alley was the most popular night market on the Lafu. I had a good career going out on the other worlds, but I always missed the alley. In the end, I decided to come back. Now, I'm keen to do my part and make this place a little better.
Okay, now finally speak with and buy snacks from Tall Auntie.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aurum Alley?
It's my first visit here, I can't say yet.
Then I'll have to make sure your first visit here is a good one. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation?
Propaganda has been a great help to Pan Cosmic business. They're a cabal of predatory sharks. All I know is that its findy ads are really annoying.
Findy? I've never heard of that before. Anyway, sounds like you know as much about them as I do. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Very pleasant skill.
Alrighty.
Wait, actually, can I buy anything else?
Take your time. There's always something for everyone.
Well, I actually can buy stuff, but I can't buy specifically for Bailu. Never mind.
So, is there anything good?
Take out the snack. Here's your berry present skewer, especially for you, Bailu.
Fantastic! Hey, how did you know my favorite food?
I just know you that well. Lucky guess. I'm pretty sure you eat anything that's good with this one. It's the most funny.
Great, but it looks like you only brought enough for one person. What am I supposed to do?
You can have it. I'm not really hungry.
All right, if you say so.
Take it as payment for the tour guide business, yeah?
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Wow, she's even familiar with Bailu.
Thank you, Auntie.
Amidst the bustling of the diners, time flies by before you even notice. What is wrong with my tongue today? When you return to your senses again, you find yourself immersed in the atmosphere of Aurum Alley's bustling night market. I nearly said street market.
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
What's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here. How about we go see what's happening at the dock?
Sounds exciting, but also sounds like trouble. Yeah, sounds like trouble.
What if someone gets hurt and needs medical attention? Come on!
Maybe I should have gone with the sarcastic, sounds exciting kind of tone.
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
As a Cloud Knight, I can't just sit back and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Sushan.
Please, miss, allow Aurum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guilds.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take a break. I needed to get some water. Now, who's this guy in a... Now, who's this guy in sunglasses? Oh. I see. This guy sucks! Continue to watch the drama? Or prepare to beat this guy up. Let's keep watching.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Aurum Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Ah, don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our Aurum Alley. I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our Aurum Alley, and you bark like a dog.
Okay, what the heck is going on? It's not really our place to interfere.
What should she do?
Deal!
Without input from me, Sushan accepted it, so not my problem.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
Although I don't really like this guy's tone and attitude. Yeah, just stare at his back while he walks away. Run up hot. Learn about the rough details by talking to Sushan.
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Don't you think merchant matters should be left to the merchant guild to handle? Then again, standing up for what is right is respectful, so good for you.
Now that I think about it, if I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights. But you can't give in to bullies.
Meh.
My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
Sorry, is this person looking at me or is it looking at her? Shouldn't this merchant guild be looking at Sushan since she accepted the bet? I think it's a little late for that.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets. So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease.
This dock was leased out to the Merchant Guild by the IPC. Aurum Alley does not look like it's flourishing. It's only got a few stalls open at the moment and half the buildings are not lit. So what can we do to fix Aurum Alley's balance sheets? Blech.
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC.
If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Aurum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
What about cutting costs?
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
I thought the workers didn't even exist. Thought they were just lying around doing nothing.
Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. If you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
Okay, can I give it a try? Can't hurt, right? Since they're already working so badly.
I didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job? At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Hey, that's Xianzhou bias. Enough of that. Let me do it. Let me just prove it to you. Short life racist person. Racist? Short life fist? I guess. Inventory arrangement. Complete inventory arrangement on freight starships and reach shipping targets to earn Merchant Guild's funds. Select goods to perform rapid arrangement. Drag or rotate the goods to change their positions. Look, Trailblazer, this is a freight starship parked at the docks. The dock workers will do inventory arrangement here. Miss Secretary said if we complete shipping targets through inventory management, we can earn Merchant Guild funds. Most of the Merchant Guild's earnings come from the docks. Earning Merchant Guild's funds is the key to paying back the debt. Below are undispatched goods from various stores in Aurum Alley. They can be arranged. Try to drag, but I can just tap. After arranging the goods, the profits will be calculated based on the goods' values. Click to swap views. In this view, drag the goods to the freight starship. Complete general orders to receive shipping revenue. Yeah, I can ship now. Bye. Now that we've got a decent amount of profit, let's begin shipping. I have way too much saliva in my mouth to talk properly.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
I'm so awesome. I've done such an amazing job. Let me toot my own horn here, okay?
Jeez, don't get too full of yourself.
No one's stopping me.
Impressive, but if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If the Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Aurum Alley branch office?
Of course. It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
Looks like Aurum Alley is counting on me again. Seems like I can make a career of this.
Mr. Yongfeng?
Why, it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
I'm the Trailblazer.
Good to meet you all. Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
Wow, the rumors are really spreading fast, yeah.
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
But you didn't ask what will happen if we win.
Right. And if the Merchant Guild pay back what they owe, the only one barking will be that IPC stooge.
We made our inventory more efficient, but the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations at Aurum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
That sounds like the IPC set a trap for the Merchant Guild. That's not very pro-business of them. That's like very... yeah, that's not very friendly of them. I have no idea what other word to use.
We can only blame ourselves for letting them get away with it for so long. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Aurum Alley's business district.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
Hey, that sucks all the culture right out of Aurum Alley. It's just become Aurum Warehouse.
So no more Aurum Alley?
No more food, no more food.
Correct. The physical space will still
deals.
exist, but the Aurum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
We can't let the IPC get away with this.
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try his hand at it. He has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
Why not use a Jade Abacus to calculate the routes? Oh god, I will deliver us a route to success.
After the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, The use of jade abaci for any kind of strategic planning was restricted to certain departments. For business planning in Aurum Alley, we can only rely on our brains. Also, the duties of a Merchant Guild consultant include planning, negotiation, and strategy. We're going to be relying on you for more than just delivery routes.
Oh, great. Let's get the planning started. Logistics planning. Plan a route from the store to the docks to provide the docks with goods and orders. Start from the store or the end of the route and hold and drag to form a route to the docks. The shorter the route, the higher the score. This is the Aurum Alley Bird's Eye View map supplied by Heron Express. Heron Express. It can be used to plan the logistics route. This is the Aurum Alley dock area. We just finished arranging the inventory here. This is Heron Express, where a new batch of goods need to go to the docks. Finish planning the route from the store to the docks, and the docks will require new goods. Hold down the left mouse button above Heron Express and drag to plan the route to the designated spot. Every route has its corresponding logistics score. Every grid used will reduce the score by 1. Now hold down the mouse button at the end of the route. Press down and drag the route to adjust how long you want the route to be. Now it's all up to you. Please connect Heron Express to the dock area using as short a route as possible. After the route is done, Heron Express will access and provide a corresponding logistics score. Done planning, select complete planning to finalize and receive rewards.
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
I knew.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Aurum Alley?
Sorry.
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Aurum Alley.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Aurum Alley?
Well, Aurum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with aromatons collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since passed. Restrictions were placed on civilian aromatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious.
Until now, that is, when you're on the brink of, well, falling apart.
When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Aurum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive. When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Aurum Alley itself were in jeopardy.
So I got the gist of it.
Therefore, on behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Aurum Alley.
Oh, it looks like I get a new title. So, how favorable is the compensation for this position? Yeah, sure, leave it to me. I'm sure I can be of some use.
Excellent. Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
Do I have to? I actually have to.
Heron Express.
Talk about it.
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff.
But if we don't get involved, there will be no more food, so we have to get involved.
Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Aurum Alley doesn't have to disappear.
You're just worried all your favorite food stands are gonna disappear, which is fair.
So what? The food's the best bit. Aurum Alley without food would be like a pill without medicine. Meaningless.
Exactly.
I really hope you can help out.
Of course, you'd be in big trouble if I don't want to see you barking at the dog. Yeah, let that shady guys with sunglasses do it.
I'm not worried about that. I just want to help save Aurum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment. But over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big, the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious. When I saw Mingxi being confronted by the IPC, I felt the same uneasiness. She's been around several lifespans longer than that stooge, but somehow she was still at a loss for how to deal with him. If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own against them. But Aurum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Aurum Alley. Please, help me help them.
It'd be my pleasure to screw with that really asshole guy. I really want to punch him in the face. Seriously, he was acting really bad. Okay, my descriptions are bad.
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Aurum Alley?
How is this even an option? Yes, I'll do it.
Great. I still haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Merchant collab established. New goods have been transported to the dock and await shipping. Looks like some crates. Head to the Oldies depot and obtain the approval of the Merchant Guild president.
Miss Lin Yan, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Aurum Alley back to its former glory.
I hate job interviews.
I've already seen your abilities. There's nothing to be nervous about.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter. Please wait a moment.
Please don't be fatalistic and say, yeah, Aurum Alley is already doomed to be dead. Don't do anything. It's not worth it. That's just defeatist behavior.
Okay. The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldies Depot into the logistics plan.
Okay, I'm gonna flex my skills for you real quick. Plan the route and use the route advantages to increase the logistics score of the route. Okay, this time Oldies Depot has some goods that need to be transported to the docks. As we establish the collaborations with more stores, we need to simultaneously plan multiple logistic routes. Oh god. Huh? Route advantages seem to appear in the courier net. Click to see its effects. This particular route advantage can increase logistics scores. There's no harm in trying. Let's link Oldies Depot to the route advantage. Wonderful, the effect of the route advantage increase the logistics score for the Oldies Depot route. Do you remember where the docks are? That's our goal next. By the way, it seems I can zoom in and drag the map to adjust the map view. Going this time. Hold on. Wait. Oh. 1, 2, going backward. This way. Oh god. This one. Stop! Why is it going backward? Hey! Can you go backward or not? That's weird. Hello? The fudge? There's also a route advantage near Fairground Express. Try to use it. When you need to adjust the route, you can click to enter erase mode. Click on any spot to erase. Well, then click again to return to drawing mode. Put the Herring Express route through the route advantage. Okay, let me do it! Okay, boy, it took so long. Also, the route planning for the two routes collectively raised the logistics score. Click complete planning to finalize your opinions. Okay.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Aurum Alley?
You make it sound so formal, but I will rise to the occasion.
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Aurum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Aurum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
So basically, I just need to go talk to you at the dock.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime. Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
This is the Merchant Guild's funding code. The Aurum Alley revival requires earning funds to achieve. This is the current Merchant Guild's funds, accumulated earlier via inventory management. You are still quite some way from reaching the goal. Don't be discouraged. Keep conducting inventory arrangement here to earn funds for the Merchant Guild. Specific types of goods only fit in specific types of placement spots. Profit from a single inventory arrangement can be increased by skillfully overlaying goods on top of each other. Since we just established collaboration with stores, the docks have received new general orders. Complete these general orders to earn Merchant Guild's funds. Yes, we know. Goods are classified as large goods or small goods. Goods of a certain kind can only fit into their corresponding placement spots. Try to arrange the large goods onto the staff gives large placement spot. Next, try to place small goods on the corresponding small placement spots. Expected no less from you. Now please complete the rest of the request to reach the shipping target, or at least counting on you. Even if hints. Alright, so it's different. Utilize space wisely and conduct multiple layers of inventory management to complete shipping targets. Oh, finally no more. Looks over, take a while. Utilize space wisely and change the type of placement spots to complete shipping targets. Slightly trickier. Promotion event, food stall. Tall auntie at the food stall is worried that her frequent visitors are not being properly taken care of. Hit. I have to talk with the lady that we got very pheasant skewers from. Wait. No, just
Oh, hello there, dear. What would you like to have today?
Oh, you're finally here, customer. I met a warm-hearted Cloud Knight lady not long ago. She's your friend, right? Oh, you must mean Sushan. Yes, she and Miss Secretary of the Merchant Guild came by a while ago. Can I ask you for a favor? I'm thinking of playing some storytelling shows in my store, but I don't know any of the performers. Would you please go to their live show and record a few pieces for me? I don't know them well either. Really? But a Cloud Knight lady recommended you to me. You know, I just worry about my regulars. What if I join the guild's logistics network and start providing takeout food? What will happen to them? Will anyone come to my store in the long run? No worries, I'm sure your regulars will still come to your store. But cycling delivery is just so convenient these days. With all these young folks ordering takeout at home, who knows what will happen in the future? Susan mentioned back and forth to me. They're up and comers in the storytelling industry, and I think they'll be a great fit for my store. And let's not forget Mr. Cian, the well-known storyteller. My regulars will love his recordings. Please, I would really use your help. Fine. As you're returning, you happen to run into Ming-Si coming over for a visit. Since you called me over, tall auntie, looks like you've agreed to cooperate with the doc, I assume? Yeah, I have. I wonder if the Trailblazers brought me the recordings I needed. I'm really right here. I've got recordings you asked for. These are for evidence. Thank you so much. Let me try it out. Tall auntie puts the recording into a playback device. Small holograms. Thank you for your help. With these recordings, you will definitely get more customers. Now that my worries have been resolved, I've got to keep my promise. Oh, so it's about logistic planning, right? Okay, that's the thing. Let's get the plan started. Thanks to your aid, more and more people are visiting the food stall. More customers, yay!
Funds are huge! Just a few and you'll be full!
Assist the merchant guild to attain their funding goal of 100,000. Please put the report over right now.
There's still more work to do on the Aurum Alley Revival project. The Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder.
Custom order, Heron Express. By the way, I need you to do me another favor. Recently, someone suggested that we start custom orders to build trust with customers. Once we start providing custom orders, our customers will really see how good we are and we have more trust in Aurum Alley Merchant Guild, and that means they'll be more willing to work with us down the line. So basically, you can think of custom orders as special challenges from customers, and completing them will bring you splendid rewards.
There's still more work to do on the Aurum Alley Revival project.
What time is here? I'm gonna do these ones myself. Sec. Done. Thanks to you. Very satisfied.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Aurum Alley, solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.
Now we put even more. Wait. One more time. Oh, right, that too. Revival Project Debt Crisis.
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Aurum Alley. The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments.
I better not hear of any embezzling, otherwise I'll crack some heads with my baseball bat.
The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Merchant Guild Letter of Appreciation 1. Dear Business Advisor Trailblazer, thank you. Now we need to do a lot of stuff, oh god. Just speedrun it.
Miss Secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments for you earlier.
Yay, food right off takeout. Good chat. I don't remember that guy. Just kidding, I do. How dare you try and sabotage us?
You're just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it? I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott.
Hello, IPC goon.
I have no quarrel with you. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
Would you like to explain yourself here?
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Is this how you treat guests in Aurum Alley?
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them.
So, what if we discover a serious issue? What if we discover a serious issue with your package?
Huh? A serious issue? I think you'll be the ones with a serious issue.
No need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
Clay vase? Why is there a golden cloud toad over here?
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you.
You still deny it when faced with conclusive evidence? Shame on you.
Conclusive evidence? Deny? Here, look carefully. This old piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
What?
If you don't believe me, just ask the dock workers.
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Then why was the toad here in the first place?
That's your problem, not mine. Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that?
Well, almost being operative word.
Oh, you wanted it to be broken? After making a big scene like that, don't you owe me an apology? Well, are you
sorry, sir,
for this kind of barbarity?
Suspicious!
He fooled us this once, but he won't fool us next time.
Sorry, I should have stepped in.
My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight. With words. Follow me. We're going to see the president.
Can we get some testimony from those dock workers? Because that seems awfully suspicious. Actually, can I just TP over?
Miss Secretary said that you want to learn how to get the upper hand in an argument. Is that right? I'm no secretary, more of a messenger. The president is aware of recent events and is willing. Rule 1, prepare your ace card in advance. I will present you with a few items, and you need to examine them carefully. This is the box that was opened earlier at the dock, the one containing the golden cloud toad. The name and contact information of the sender were deliberately crossed out, but records from the Heron Express show that the sender is Ah Feng. The records show that a dock worker named Ah Feng recently received credit remitted by the IPC, spaced out over several installments.
I knew it! Bribery.
Rule 2. Play your ace card at the right time. These documents can only be truly effective when your opponent reveals a weak spot. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise for you. Mr. Ah Feng, over here, please.
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
Debate. Examine each statement by flipping through them to the left or right. Use questions to discover possible details hiding behind different given statements. Present evidence in accordance with what the opposition is saying to refute the arguments. Debate starts now.
My name's Ah Feng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
I didn't see any boxes. Only the golden cloud toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's Ah Feng. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding, in case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
Aha!
I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
First evidence, courier package.
I think this has a lot to do with you.
Records from Heron Express show that this container was sent by a person named Ah Feng. What do you have to say about that?
That must be some kind of mistake. All right, enough already! The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible?
You saboteur!
Is letting the IPC take over management of Aurum Alley such a bad thing? Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
Mr. Allfund, our goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Aurum Alley a better place for everyone. Why would you work against that?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like, but it's only a matter of time before Aurum Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC.
Either you fire him or you cut his pay. But the business on the top is falling. I will never sign IPC. Bye-bye.
Even if you pay back the debt, where are you going to get enough money to win the bid for Aurum Alley?
You see?
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. Offung's testimony. It may come in useful later.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
The IPC representative has arrived, and I've called for Misty Quay from the Skyfaring Commission to act as a notary.
I'm ready.
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
I have to do everything.
Let's go. The notary from the Skyfaring Commission is already waiting for us.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute between the IPC and the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from Aurum Alley a long time ago.
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to represent them?
Huh? Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
I said the IPC should send someone else!
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My ears are ringing. You should be saving your voice for your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like he owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough, Representative Scott. Please state the IPC's side of the case.
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to Aurum Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap for the Merchant Guild? You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock?
This guy!
The IPC, special with the Merchant Guild, refused to cooperate with the major shops in Aurum Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
The Merchant Guild has never refused to work with any shops in Aurum Alley.
Never refused? Then let me ask you, how many shops are currently in your logistics network?
There will be a lot more later.
Later? How much later? For the Xianzhou, does later mean 500 years? Can the shop owners here wait that long?
10 years. 20 years. Psst. What should I say? Is 20 about right?
But the Merchant Guild refused the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Aurum Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are clear evidence of poor management.
The dock has improved shipping efficiency, and transaction volume is increasing.
You guys didn't think that this transaction volume would be enough, did you? The shopkeepers in Aurum Alley aren't here to play house with you. We're all trying to turn a profit. The inefficient coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation.
What makes you think we can't afford to pay the lease?
If you have the necessary funds, prove it.
Aha!
Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent, we believe the guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional...
We've already paid back the lease.
These are the funds from Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
The documentation provided by Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. And according to the lease contract between the two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous! Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
How did you know about the frequent accidents at the dock?
I use the shipping services too, you know. Do you have any idea how often my packages are damaged in transit?
Don't feign ignorance. Isn't that all by your own design?
Don't be so Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker? The absurdity!
Is it possible that you paid off a dock worker to do your bidding?
Empty rhetoric! Let's see some evidence!
If you say so.
Do we have any proof?
Besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How?
We have the testimony of Athong.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh, I gave him all that money, and he sold me out in a heartbeat! Darn it!
Ah, debate successful.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
Don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize in front of everyone.
What? Why should I apologize?
Because you use dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others. An apology alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
I hereby apologize to Aurum Alley.
Oh, what a mutter. Huh? Speak louder, I can't quite hear you.
Hurry up.
I apologize to all the people of Aurum Alley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
That's not enough. I don't hear barking.
Is that really necessary?
Yes!
Make him bark! Make him bark! Enough! Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
Scott leaves the dock with his head heading low. The dock crisis is over for now. The revival of Aurum Alley is just beginning.
Thanks to all of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis.
Yes, it was a tough journey, especially thanks to me.
Worth every step. We should take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Aurum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume. I'm preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The previously idle dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but the rejuvenation of Aurum Alley has just begun.
Okay, that's nice. Now, if you excuse me, I have one very stubborn side crane to kick awake. Not sure how, but come on, just get awake already.
Hi.
Don't know why it took so long for input. Finally, jeez. Still blocked off.
Thanks to your help, the lease was paid off and now the dock can support collaboration. Solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.
Okay, I've taken care of basically everything.